Hello, Sugar Plums. It's your friend, Evelyn here. And this channel is Planning Day Eve. Now let's talk about it. In today's video, micro notes. They're the new hot thing for the happy planner girl. Now, if you are new to planning or if you're just new to this channel, I will tell you I am going to link down below me and my Big Ideas website so you can know what we're talking about. But for those of you who aren't new, if you want to see how I made micro notes without a laminator, please stay tuned. Okay, Sugar Plums, before we get started, I just want to say hi to some of our new family members. No, not yet. Well, for those of you who are checking out the channel for the first time, on this channel, I like to say I do not know it all, but I will share with you what I'm learning. I'll share my silly with you, and I will share my talents with you. And I feel like this is a video where I get to share some of my creative talents. So I hope you enjoy it. If you do, please give a thumbs up. And if you really enjoy my humor and the fun that we have here on this video, definitely make sure you hit that subscribe button and you hit that notification bell so you don't miss out on any of the other types of videos that I do on this channel. So I am going to show you some of the items that I use that are from the Me and My Big Ideas, which is also known as Mambi, for this project. So I used filler paper to put inside of the notebook. I also, on some of the ones I'm going to show you, I use copy paper. So if you don't have this, this might be something else you can use. I will also tell you that I used happy memory keeping books. If you bought this and you haven't been using all those pages and you want to know what else you can do with it, here you go. This is the video for you. And then I also, in some of these notes, micro notes, I use some Mambi sheets. So if you have some scrapbook paper laying around, get your scrapbook paper out, girlfriend, and let's get to crafting. So first off, I worked on my cover. I went to, this actually is from the Happy sheet, the Mambi sheet, excuse me, and it was a little card, like one of the sheets that you kind of have a whole bunch of sayings on that are in scrapbooks. For your crafty girls, you know what I'm talking about. So I cut this out, and then so that dictated how big my micro notes would be. This one, if you're curious, is actually a 4x4. And so then what I did was I got a different pattern paper in that same scrapbook page and just cut that down to 4x4. And I put both of these in my lovely Create 365 Happy Planner punch, put them on together and punched it. That's what I did there. So now let's see what we're gonna do together. Then I got some of that lovely printer paper that we have. This one is actually for my daughter, and so we're using printer paper because little people like to draw, right? So I'm going to show you, for those of you who have not seen this in action, I'm going to show you what I did. I lined up my paper with my cover with my punch to just keep an eye on where I was putting my paper at. And then I lined up my punch. Now I want to mention that I kind of want my paper to not be the exact same size. So as you can see, I cut it a little bit short. So I knew that it was going to be a little bit short either on the top or the bottom. And that's why I'm trying to line this up like this. Okay, for the firm cover, I used chopping mats from Dollar Tree. I'll link below where I got this idea from. But I marked it and cut it. Wasn't going to use that cutting board, so I'm using these scissors. Hope you like seeing this idea put together. Now we're using washi tape to keep it lined up and prevent it from sliding as I trim it a little bit more and get ready to punch it with a regular hole puncher. So you just punch the holes and then you get scissors to create slits so the disc will fit into your pretty paper cover and your plastic cover for those of us who don't have laminators. Then I rounded off the edges of both the covers and placed it together on disc just to make a nice clean look. Now let me clean up. Let me clean the corners. All right, guys. So I'm going to show you what I made, and I'm going to give you some ideas of how I'm going to use these or what I'm thinking about. So this is for my middle daughter. She is 3 years old and she likes to draw and pretend like she's writing letters. Well, I like to call it practice because I'm an ex preschool teacher. And she likes, you know, whatever Big Sissy has, she wants. So this is hers, and Big Sister, who is 6, this is hers, and she made, I made this alongside with her. I picked this page, and I asked her to pick everything else, you know, for for herself. So she's already began to write in it, guys. I love that she's using it already. And then we picked out pictures to put on her back cover and printed them out on a Polaroid zip. The Polaroid zip will let you do a grid. So this actually is just one piece of zip paper, these little cute photos. So she picked out her 4 photos, and then I put these 2 stickers here from her Happy Girl sticker pack, and, you know, told her why I picked out this sticker for her, and she just, gosh, she loved it. So, oh, and then she decorated this back page. She put her washi tape up there. She put her ice cream cones and donuts, and then she let me put this mermaid sticker right there for her. So she's already excited about her about her notes, and she actually was we made a video doing, you know, showing you guys this and letting her talk to you, but unfortunately it didn't work out. I had an error on that video, so I'm refilming. Anyways, that's one. Drawing books for littles is one idea. Now this actually ended up being leftover paper from the happy memory keeping paper that I use in another notes that I'm about to show you, and it just so happened to have this quote perfectly left over. So I decided that I would just show you this as an idea of, like, if you wanted to mix up paper. And the idea for this one would be if you wanted to do like a small in your pocket gratitude notebook to keep like in your purse to think about, you know, as things are happening for you. So that's one thing. And then this is, guys, is one of my favorites. Look at the front and the back. Oh my goodness. So I decided that I wanted to just make one of these and have it on hand for fun. So I will fully make this out. And like, guys, I'm super excited about it. It's so cute, right? So I'm not sure what I would do with this one because it has all 5 ladies on it. It might just be an idea book that will, you know, come with me, or I might to be honest with you, I might just pop this in my mini, and it might just be dividers for me. I don't know. But here's my other notes. And this one I used what I was telling you from the memory keeping pre-punch pad. This is what ended up being left over from this. So one page of that pre-punch pad made me 2 books. But anyways, what I'm going to use this book for will be, it's gonna stay in our car. And whenever we're in the car, it seems like my kids say the funniest things when we're in the car. So this part of the book is gonna be for the lovely, funny things that they say. And my oldest tells us about what has happened at school. So what I'm going to do is write those things down in here so that I can transfer that into her memory planner that I'm making for her. And then this section, this is gonna be a 2-part book. This section is for mama. So this is gonna be my positive affirmations. I was watching a live on Instagram with Planning a Better Me, and I believe it's Coffee Plans, which is KOFE Plans. I'll try to link both of them below, where she was talking about how she says positive affirmations sometimes in the car. And she, at one point, was thinking about writing something down but forgot it. And I was like, oh my goodness, that sounds like me. Like, I would forget. And so I was like, let me put a notes in my car. Let me put this in my car where I can say this to myself, maybe at a red light. And then I'll have positive affirmations written here that I need to say to myself. And then this sticker to me just says it all. Be kinder to yourself, and then let your kindness flood the world. Like, cause you gotta fill up your cup, guys, before you can pour it on out. So definitely wanted to have that, and definitely, you know, wanted to have a divider for that. And this paper, this beautiful paper, came from the Mambi sheets, which is so cool, because doesn't that kind of remind you of the wellness sticker book? Like, so that went perfect for me. So guys, oh, and then the back of this, Color Story 2 girlfriend. And this sticker is from Faith Warrior, and it says, my story for his glory. And I love that rose gold on there. So those are my micro notes, guys. I hope you enjoyed this video. For those of you who this has been long enough for you, I'm gonna say I hope you had fun, and I hope you decide to come back. No, I'm just kidding. I know you will come back. So definitely, to make sure you don't miss anything for you coming back, don't forget to hit that subscribe and notification buttons, and give this a thumbs up. Remember, comment down below on if you're purchasing some micro notes, or if you're going to try DIYing some micro notes for yourself. All right, guys. So before you leave, I want to give you a little crafting trick. Some of you guys might know this already. Some of you might not. So if you feel like you're a pro on this board, then I'll check you next time. But if not, let me show you this, because how about, I used to be like, I am so like art brain, like I don't like doing math. I just will wing it. It just happens to come out right for me, or I'll just tweak it when I need to. So I use this cutting board just to cut. I never measured. And how about, when I would see these numbers, I would be like, okay, well, where are you measuring from? Like, where's 0? Is 0 here? Is 0 here? What do I do? And some of y'all are gonna be like, Evelyn, come on, like, really? But what I did for this project and cutting out my paper was you put the paper in here, right? So you make sure your paper is lined up to the little notch up here, and you pull your paper through. And I am cutting at about 3.75, and this is to fit into my daughter's, the first book I showed you. And then you line it up. I kind of tilt the paper down a little bit to see if that's where it is. And then you cut. Oh my goodness, guys, like, why did I not notice that before? Like, why was I just trying to, what I used to do was make a little mark with a marker, and then like line it up to the line and cut it. Why was I wasting my time? Okay, thanks for sticking around. I just wanted to show you that little tip. Hope you had fun, and I will see you in the next video. Bye.